So, all the way back in 1.79, which is actually quite a few patches ago now, but whatever. The French got their version of the F-84, which is the F-84G-26-RE. Everybody else has got an F-84G-21. At least I think everybody does. I'm not even sure who else might have a 26. But anyway, France has the F-84G-26, and I'm not even sure what the real big difference is. Probably engine power, I would think, or maybe some avionics. Anyway, it's not particularly relevant. Feel free to correct me in the comments. It's fine. So as you can see, I have flown mine a little bit already. If you saw my F-84G squad video, it was my French F-84G. And I unlocked the first two rocket modifications, actually, with that. I flew it for 2 battles so far. So I flew it 1 Air Assault Arcade, and we lost. And then I flew those 2 battles from the F-84G squad video. And after that, I knocked out both of these and a significant bunch of my compressor. And then I flew 1 more battle previously today because I had like 20 minutes left on a 15% SL booster. I didn't record it because I honestly wasn't planning on making a video out of this plane. And then I thought, well, I mean, there's no reason not to. So I got another reasonable amount of RP there. So I'm almost done with the compressor. So anyway, here's all the modifications. Pretty standard. Here's all the bomb and weapon loadouts, as you can see. Up to 2 Tiny Tims and 24 HVARs, 2000s, 2 500s, 2 250s. I don't know why you would use any of these except probably the 1000s instead of the Tiny Tims, because the Tiny Tims are relatively inaccurate. They're pretty powerful if they hit, but you're probably better off having... I like the flexibility of this bomb loadout. Well, ground loadout. 24 rockets for firing straight at something, and 2 1000s for drop, just general drops. So, this is the most likely thing for me to use right here. For right now, obviously, I'm using the 32 HVARs instead of the 24. Now, it does slow you down a bit. It really slows you down. So, I will put the... I'm not going to put the 2 battles from the F-84G squad in this video. You can just go watch it on my channel. And go ahead and do that if you want to. But those are my 2 stock air battles. And you can see both of those were air spawns. And the plane gets up to a pretty good speed. I had an air spawn in the 3rd battle that I did where I had these 32 rockets on. And it cost me around 100 miles an hour, which is pretty significant. So, it's like 185 kilometers per hour, in case you guys are wondering. And that's a lot. That's a real lot. Once I fired all the rockets off, the plane did speed up relatively well. But all in all, at the same battle rating as the Uragan, which I just spaded out, it was actually pretty nice to get the F-84G-26-RE for the same battle rating. I put it in the same crew slot to keep the grind for my A-10 Dart on and replace the Uragan in my tank battle fighter slot because it's a bit faster. It's got more ammunition. It doesn't have necessarily better ammunition, but it has a lot more, which is useful for marking targets and for setting fires on things. So it's slightly more flexible in its ammunition, even though it's lesser caliber, and it has obviously less explosive power than the 20 mils do on the Uragan. But it also gets much better ground loadouts. So I'm definitely going to keep that here. It's faster, it's more likely to get an air spawn in air battles, and it's just got a much better engine and much more ground attack carrying capacity. So there you have it. Take a little look at the X-ray here. Just so you can see, you got the only thing that you're ever going to take damage to in the back is to lose your tail. And then you got some fuel tanks out in the wings, the engine, more fuel tanks, and then your guns up in the nose. And you got 2 more guns in the wings. The wing, I can't remember what I'm trying to say here about the inboard in the wings, I guess. And there you go. There's a little bit of armor around the pilot. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I've still been killed by my pilot getting knocked out in the head-on, so it's not like it really makes any difference at all. But, yeah. So I'm working on the compressor to get that speed up for compensate for all the rocket weight that I'm carrying. And other than that, I'll probably move to the offensive 12 mils after this and bang out the rest of Tier 1's modifications. And let's take this thing into some air battles, and then we'll probably take it into a ground battle by the end of this video. But I'm not actually sure. But anyway, there we go. To battle. All right. So just real quick, I just fired off all my rockets. I'm in a test flight right now, just to demonstrate the amount of drag and the speed penalty that you take on from the 32 rockets. We'll pick back up again. You can see my speed right now. We'll pick back up again right before the rockets reload, and you can watch how much of a drag penalty they incur and how hilariously this aircraft gets slowed down. Alright, so there you go. Roughly level flight, and we were at about 593 miles an hour, and look how fast we are slowing down. I haven't done anything else to it. The air brake is not on, as you can see. Oh, God. The test drive narration. Alright, so ignoring these guys. Watch how much it slows down, and it'll go all the way down to like or near 400 miles an hour, which is a tremendous, I mean, that's 1/3 fully of my speed. And now just to demonstrate how much you do accelerate when you dump off the rockets, watch this. And there we go again. So just be very aware of the weight penalty. Now again, my aircraft doesn't have all of its modifications, so it's got the compressor, and that's really it for speed and performance modification. So just understand that when you first get this aircraft. If you go for the weapon loadouts in order to use it in like tank battles or even just to do ground pounding, be very, very ready for it to be much slower than when you fly it very, very, very stock when you first get it. So that's the whole point of this little bit right here. Yep. So basically everything is an air spawn for the F-84s. So that's cool. So I did have a battle in between. I'm done with the compressors. We had Port Novorossiysk. I got up into some clouds, about as dense as those clouds there. I was screaming along, could not see an absolute anything, and then suddenly there's a G91R3 right on top of me. Like, I had no idea how he could see me. Just completely silly. He sets me on fire, damages my right wing. My nose happened to just tilt right at one of the transports down in the harbor there at the city, and I hit it with one of my 32 rockets, thankfully, and killed it, and that was enough for the, that was enough for my plane to score the compressors. I'm going to see about going in low until I get past the approach to their airfield, because we got enough bombers to take out their bomb zones. And I'll see you when we get there. Well, here comes the Swift for me. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And my rockets aren't going to reach. Of course they're not. Well, whatever. Okay, we're trying it. We're gonna try to get up into those clouds, take the longest run possible to go after their airbase. Or a zone, if that's what it ends up being. Okay. So I had to try it again. I literally went all the way up and around to here. And I'm still coming in right on top of them. They don't see me, but they're still there. I'm gonna make my entire rocket run, all 32 rockets into the zone, and see what it does. Assuming that I get there, because I still don't believe I'm actually gonna make it. I might just barely. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. A full rocket load will, in fact, destroy a full base. That's cool. Now let's get the hell out of here. Oh, man. That was close. Huh. Well, that's kind of funny. Okay. Well, after a rather good run, if I do say so myself, in my AMX-10RC, here we go for a little jet strike. Yes, that was all my AMX-10RC right there. This is likely to be a video on its own, although it's not guaranteed. Come on, I'm going after this guy right here. Okay. Firing them all, I guess. What do you mean, crash? Alright, so... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how my plane crashed there. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Got a bunch of friendly helicopters. I don't see any hostiles. I didn't see any SAMs going, which doesn't mean there aren't any. The M1 that just... Oh, okay, there's some AAA. I don't see it, though. Oh, there it is. Now I do. Ah, I overshot him. 4 rockets left. Let's see if we can make another run. Actually, overshot. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put my rockets over here to better use. There we go. Right here. This guy right here. Oh, no! Oh, oh, he killed him right before I fired. That's too bad. Alright, strafing run time. Stay low and go fast. Stay low and go. Alright, oh no, they're taking A? What are you guys doing? Got him. He got me, but I got him. Alright, reports of a low-flying heli. See it. I see it. I mean, I saw it. I lost it now, but... out there somewhere. Got him. Got him. I missed him with the rockets, but I got him. Funny thing is, I still had the rocket button held down, and it was having tracked the rockets when I killed them with the machine guns. Yes, here we go. Alright, let's see what 32 will do on a bomb zone on Ruhr. We'll get close enough to get all of them. So slightly less than half, but when you get it down to the last little bit, it'll burn out. So it's enough for a single. It's enough for a non-Ruhr bomb zone. So there you go. Last guy just crashed, but I think I'll get the rocket strike off on time. Alright, here we go. Second barrage of 32. Not quite enough to kill it still. It would be fine in any other map but Ruhr. But anyway, there you go. Whee! That is very not great. Couldn't quite pull it. Alright, here we go. Watch how much speed I pick up now without the rockets on board slowing me down. Also, it does help that I'm in a dive, granted, but... Let's see if we can catch this guy. Well, I did enough damage to get an assist on it. Whoa! Come on, plane. Come on, we got him, we got him, we got him. Stay on. No, forget it. Not enough maneuverability. Alright, well. We got a TU-4 up there that we'll deal with later. I'm going to go back and try and help this guy up here with the Seahawk then. Hang on, MD-450. I know how slow you gotta be getting. Nobody coming in behind me yet. Hang on, buddy. Ooh. Got his left wing. He did a little damage to our right wing. Not anything too serious. How much damage did I do to him, I wonder? Is he going in? Yeah! Alright. Run for home, MD-450. For the most part, they're all such short runways. We'll just drift it back to center. A little off center, but close enough. And we'll use non-AFI approved braking methods here. Field expedient combat braking is what we call it. Alright. 5 kilometers, that's just a little bit far out for these rockets. And before we get close enough for their arty, there we go. It didn't do a lot, but it did some. Critted him. Got his tail. I don't know how much. I don't know if it was enough. We need to pull hard. Oh, that was close. All right, we made it. Boom! Alright, 2.5 minutes of combat left. Let's go get involved. We're moving now. Lost his tail. Got him. There we go. Now, minute 50. A couple of them left. Let us go land. Yes, definitely let us land. Alright. Set her down for the first time in quite a few battles. Gonna be a bit of a grass field landing here, but I don't care. Alright. Much easier for the crew chiefs to just open up the doors and, you know, put new ammo in, not have to take the old empty ammo out, you know, the remainders of the ammo out, so. There we go. My smoke went under the runway. Oh! Good job, guys. Oh no. Hey, we got a crate too. 9,724. That is not terrible. And that's the 1,000 pounders. Thank goodness. That's what I've been waiting for. Alright, I'll take an Avenger order. Those are useful. There he is. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. There we go. That's not the same one. That's not the one I knew of. Alright. Let's see if we can do anything useful here. Couldn't get to the cap fast enough to stop the enemy from taking it. And our team is content to sit back from A. So we'll see if we can get some bomb drops in on them. I see the guy off to the left closing in, but I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about our guys at A. Bombs away. Hey, there we go. Get him, guys. Not quite. Alright, we'll go up again and we'll come back down on him from above. I lost the P-47. Alright, I lost the P-47, but... Come on, guys, you need to get in and capture A. There you go. Well done, team. Alright. Good job, guys. I don't know if that P-47 went for home or what. There's one. Okay, we got 640 machine gun rounds left. I'm going to drop them all into that guy that I just strafed and then go back and land. Hopefully come back for a second pass. I'm going to guess that's not a friendly jet, though. Alright, we're just going to go land. There we go. I'm gonna go back and get more heli. Okay. I've got enough ammo to go after him. There he is. Got enough ammo to go after a helicopter. It's gonna be a quick burst, though, with 6 rounds less than 400 ammo. Or 6 guns and less than 400. Alright. Got him on fire. Just make sure. Second helicopter. Got him. Alright, try to make a run for our airfield. Not a bad spawn for the F-84. I don't think I can outrun this guy, though. Did he get my engine? He sure did. Yep. Alright, I'll take that run. That was fine. Except for the part where he was apparently AFK flying. Okay, we got some chasers. Come get it, boys. Come get it, boys. Oh, you can't beat that. You just can't beat that. Can't beat that, man. I think we're gonna get hit here from behind, but I can't help it. That's okay. I'll take that one. That was hilarious. Too bad we lost, because that really cost me an RP for 2 kills, but whatever. Alright, so we finally got the chance to get in here, drop the 2 1000s on a base, and then see just how many rockets it takes to finish it off. So we're doing it in reverse order, but there we go. 2/3, and now we'll climb up, rotate around, see how many rockets it takes to finish the final 1/3 off. And then you can reverse engineer that bomb strike, rocket strike onto a base fire your rockets from distance and finish it with the bombs. So here we go. All right, so there you go. And just enough to get in there and get a strike on his own. Just enough for a strike on their airfield. Alright, we got the Tiny Tims. I actually meant to do a tank battle and just use them in tank battles, but if I get the opportunity to see what they can do on a zone, we will do so. Now, the only thing that's unfortunate about this is you can't fire the Tiny Tims independently from the HVARs. I mean, you can fire all the HVARs first, but what I mean by that is you cannot select the Tiny Tims and say, fire the Tiny Tims. I still have HVARs on board, but I want to use the Tiny Tims for this target. You got to get rid of all your HVARs, then you can fire the Tiny Tims. They're just all classified as rockets, which is unfortunate, because for like a plane like this, that's never going to have air-to-air missiles or air-to-ground missiles, it'd be cool if the Tiny Tims could use the fire button for either the air-to-air missiles or maybe more appropriately the air-to-ground missiles, but it'd just be nice to be like, okay, I've got tank targets, or I want to fire at, you know, a zone in an air battle, and just use your Tiny Tims first. But you can't, so, oh well. Not what we wanted, but I don't care. Nice work, boys. This is gonna be dicey. Here we go. A bit of a concern. There goes nothing. Well. Okay, that's like the cornfield bomber landing right there. Must have been the crate for my good landing. Dang. Well, I did get a good reward for my good landing. I mean, that would have been beautiful, but nothing wrong with that. Who's capping it? shit. There we go. That's my first one of those. Okay. Oh, is that a helicopter all the way back there? No, that's an island. Okay. There's a little tiny dot. Looks just like a helicopter dot. That's so weird. Nobody clearly visible. We've got an M163 somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, here we go. I can't believe I got both of those Tiny Tims off. And all they did was just kind of go... da-dunk. There we go. There's a pair of assists for him, though. Almost there. Almost spaded. Hey, that's nice. Cool. Oh, there is a prop. No jets, but I see a prop. Oh, there he is. Okay, we got a leopard on this corner. There he is. Got him. Well, I think I got him with the regular rocket. Yee. I'd rather not rocket into their spawn. Here we go. It's always the tail. Alright, let's finish this baby out. Alright, well, not how I wanted to spade the thing out, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna spade it out. But whatever. Oh. Well, there we have it. That is a spaded out F-84G-26-RE. It's not the way I wanted to spade it out, but yeah, we'll wrap it up and get the closing thoughts. So there you have it. One spaded out F-84G. Everybody gets an F-84G just like everybody gets a Sherman basically in this game. But anyway, for me personally, I think the most useful air-to-ground loadout is 24 HVARs and 2 1,000-pound bombs. You can drop the bombs individually. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're so close to center. I actually never tried it. But I'm pretty sure you can. I know you can fire the Tiny Tims individually, so I don't know why you wouldn't be able to drop the bombs. I meant to test it and make sure, but anyway. Just for me, the Tiny Tims have one advantage, and that's you can fire them from distance, as opposed to having to, you know, basically dive at or overfly your target with the bombs. So the Tiny Tims have that one thing going for them. Other than that, they're such low velocity and such heavy rockets that they just drop so much. They're nice. They've got such a big explosive warhead. They're really nice, but I personally would just rather overfly the target at low altitude, coming in as fast as possible, and drop the 1 or 2 1000s, as opposed to having to go up to altitude and make a diving approach with the Tiny Tims, because most of the time you're just going to see AAA firing at you, and you're just about better off to come in at low altitude right over the trees or over the buildings and drop the bombs. So that's my opinion anyway. You're more than welcome to use the Tiny Tims if you like the Tiny Tims better, but again, like I said too, since you can't individually select the Tiny Tims and say, I want to fire these right now, as opposed to having to fire off all the HVARs first, and they all use the same fire button, so you got to count your rockets down, and then be careful you don't fire your Tiny Tims with your HVARs like I did a couple times. But anyway, that's it. There's the F-84G. The 650 cals are still pretty useful, and I think this is the best loadout. The you get slowed down quite significantly, as you saw, but using this thing all spaded out and taking all the air-to-ground ordnance off and just flying it like so in an air-to-air battle would probably be pretty good. It probably would haul pretty hard and move pretty quickly. And you get the wingtip tanks, which actually that is going to be where the 8 and 7 minute difference comes from, I'll betcha. I'll betcha. Anyway, there you go. The French F-84G-26-RE. I was not planning on making a video about it, and then I had some decent battles, and then I figured, why not? Take it from start to finish. There you go. Bunch of useful, very useful air-to-ground ordnance loadouts, and pretty decent air-to-air fighter as well. Just don't try to turn fight in if you can help it. Thank you all very much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end here, because this is a very, very long video, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.